I lost all my money in the stock market. What should I do? A lot of people are afraid of losing their money in the stock market. Now, of course, living in this economy crisis for a while made people afraid of spending their money, either in the stock market or in other places, especially after watching the news, when everyone's talking about this fear of getting into a recession and it's like it's the end of the world. Obviously, this affected the stock market. So that's why a lot of stocks prices are going down. But the question is, do you really have to be afraid that the stocks prices are going down? Do you have to sell your stocks or wait? What is the right action to take right now? Like, this is not the first economy crisis. This is just a normal phase that we go through from time to time, because of the human's behavior. I mean, anyone who's been watching what's been happening in the world would know that we're coming to this phase sooner or later. What I'm trying to say here is that this is a normal phase that we're gonna get through eventually. Hopefully, I mean. But in the middle of every mess, there are also opportunities that if we take, we're gonna be so lucky in the future. Let's go to the whiteboard to explain that to you. Okay, let's learn how to make profits through this phase. There's an economic cycle that happens all the time. Where are we right now in this cycle? Here we have economy cycle, and it has a phase of growth. When there's a growth in economy and everything is just going well, and then after that we have peak. It means that the growth hits its maximum rate. So when the growth goes up so high and reaches the maximum rate, it's gonna go down again. And here we have a contraction, and it's when the economy slows down again. And then we have the trough, and it's the worst phase of economy, when growth slows down and we're just at the bottom. And here we can see inflation, prices are so high, stock markets goes down. But after this phase, we are gonna repeat the process again. Now we're almost going into a recession, but even if we are gonna go to a recession, it's normal to have this cycle. I'm not saying that this is easy. Of course, we face a lot of challenges, but it's just a phase that we can't run away from. But what makes us positive about it is that this is not gonna last forever. We are gonna go back to the growth phase again, and eventually the market is gonna rally. Now, after understanding that prices are not gonna be low forever, now let's talk about the opportunity in the stock market in this phase specifically, when the prices are going down. And what I mean when the stocks are in the bear market. So let's explain the bear market. When a stock enters a bear market, it means that the stock price falls down at least 20% from a recent high. Here we have the stock price. And the stock price fell 20%, let's say. Here we can say that the stock entered a bear market. It means that the price went very low. Usually people at this phase are so afraid of losing their money, and so they sell their stocks. If the price is entering a bear market, do not sell. So if you don't want to lose, you don't want to sell. You need to be patient and hold your stocks until the market goes up again. This is to avoid losing. What if you want to invest and buy stocks and you've been thinking about that for a while, but after seeing this, you became afraid and maybe you change your mind? The opportunity I'm talking about exists in here. We're gonna explain that. But first of all, don't buy because I said so, or don't sell because I said so. What I recommend you do is that you listen to me and listen to others who are in the market, and use your brain and analyze the market yourself, and you make your own decision. Okay? Now let's continue. So let's say that you want to buy stocks. Why you should buy in here, not in here? Because simply, do you buy items when they're expensive or when they are cheap? Of course, when they're cheap. That's why you need to buy here, not here. Normally, normal investors buy here. And it's okay. You can buy in here because we don't always have a bear market, right? But when we have a bear market, it means that this is a chance to not buy in here, but buy in here. So I'm gonna share with you 2 strategies to apply in the bear market. The first strategy, let's say that you have $10,000 that you want to invest in the stock market. What I recommend here is that you don't invest all of it in one place. What you need to do is to invest gradually if the market is still going down. So if the market is down 20%, let's say, make an investment of $2,000. And if the stock is going down even more, make an investment of another $2,000. It doesn't have to be 2,000. This is just an example. And again, if the stock is going down even more, make another investment of $2,000. So now maybe you are asking this question. Why do we have to invest gradually? Why don't we wait until the stock goes down to the bottom and then we can invest the whole $10,000? Well, simply because nobody knows when the bottom is coming. That's why I recommend this strategy, because in this way you don't miss the opportunity in here. So let's say that the stock price started to go up. So here we have another strategy. I recommend this strategy if you already missed this one. And it's when the price starts to go up, you also start to invest gradually. Let's say that you made an investment, $2,000. And then if the price continued going up, you buy again for $2,000 and so on. And you also need to invest gradually in this strategy as well. Here's why. We might have fake rallies, and fake rallies are so common in the bear market. What does that mean? You think that the price is going to continue going up, but then it falls down again. So these are fake rallies. Instead of making an investment in here, you might make it here and make more profit. That's why I recommend this gradually investing strategy. And again, we'll never know when the bottom is gonna happen. Now let me explain the huge profit that you made using this strategy or investing in the bear market. Let's say that we don't have an economy crisis and there's no bear market and the prices are just high. So let's say you buy here at this point. The bear market is not gonna happen and the prices are just normal. So the price goes up here. When you buy here, you make this much of profit. As you can see, this is not very huge. But when you have a bear market and when you buy in the bear market, for example, you buy at this point and then the price goes up again. So if you buy at this point, you make this much of profit. See the difference between the prices here and here? Now you tell me, do you think buying in the bear market is smart or you should be afraid? And this is actually when smart investors make their profit and make their wealth. But of course, investing in the bear market is for long-term investors. Nobody knows how long the bear market is gonna last, but it might take years. You need to be patient with this strategy. If you wanna buy, you wanna buy the stock and forget about it for years. Another question that many investors can ask, are we able to recognize fake rallies? And the answer is there are some signs that can tell us if this is a fake rally or not. So the first thing that you need to do, don't just look at the stock market. You need to observe the economy, the world economy in general, because it predicts the stock market. Like for example, if we have a rally in here and the price goes up. Now, if you are watching the economy and the economy is getting worse and we're going to a recession maybe, it means that this is a fake rally, because there's no reason for the stock market to go up if everything else and the economy is getting worse. Even if nothing is guaranteed in the stock market, but this is still a strong sign. Now, if the stock price is going up and if the economy is going better and consumers are consuming more stuff, it means that companies are producing more stuff, which means that the stock price is really going up. Again, nothing guaranteed, but again, this can be a sign. And I want you to take this under consideration. Don't borrow money to invest, or do not invest money that you cannot afford losing, because again, there's nothing guaranteed in the stock market. There are signs that tell that the company is going to do well in the future, but again, you need to be aware and cautious. Another thing, don't really depend on the news if you want to buy or sell. So they don't really care about you making money. So that's why you need to listen to different opinions, and you need to use your own brain and analyze the market and understand it and make your own decision. So this is the chance that you can take, and it can change your whole future. So that's why I want you to be optimistic, not pessimistic about whatever's going on. To explain all of this in a very simple way, let's say that the bear market means that the stocks are on sale. So should you be happy or sad? Well, logically, you should be happy, because when you go to a store to buy some items, when you see a discount of 20%, 40%, whatever, you don't scream and say, oh my god, there's a huge discount, let's run away from the store, we don't want to buy. Of course you don't do that. Another example, let's say that you have a car and you want to sell it, but you find that there's a discount of 30% in the car market. Do you sell your car at that time, or you wait until the prices go up again? Normally people wait unless they need cash money. That's also the same in the stock market. Now let's say that you want to buy a car and there's a huge discount in the car market, a discount of 40%, let's say. Do you buy a car at that time, or you wait until the prices go up and then you buy the car? Logically, you buy the car when there is a discount. So same thing in the stock market. There is a discount in the stock market right now if you want to buy or invest. And to avoid losing money in the bear market, all you have to do is to wait and don't sell your stock. As long as you don't sell, you don't lose. And as long as you are investing in the right company. And this is another thing to take under consideration. Don't invest in a company that can lose in the bear market, because some small companies can't handle this economy crisis and they might lose in the bear market. So you want to avoid investing in those kind of companies. In this phase specifically, I mean in the bear market, you need to invest in huge and great companies. Companies that you think are strong enough to stay on their feet in these kind of times. And companies that you think are gonna stay for at least 10 to 20 years or more. Like technology companies, things that we can't live without. Those kind of companies are not gonna lose this easily. Alright, that was it for today's video. I hope I gave you some hope inside of all the negativity in the stock market these days. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.